Hello, everyone, and hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday morning so far. So, you guys know I start off with a question every day. Now, are there times when you guys just want to leave and go on a all of a sudden random getaway? Now, for everyone, there are times when you need to take a break from work, from life, from family, and friends. Now, you get tired and exhausted from work, and you just need some refreshment time to get, just your creative juices flowing again. Now, do you guys have the guts to do that, though? To just drop everything, stop what you're doing, and just get away on a nice little trip for yourself. Now, if you can't, that's totally fine, because that's why you guys have me to start your day. Think of me as your imaginary getaway for each day. I'm trying to soothe you guys and try to get the start of your day going pretty well. That's what I'm here to do. So we have a great song to pump you guys up on this Thursday morning. We have SWV with Anything. That was SWV with Anything. And I just want to say that I'm learning a new thing about TBS EFM, and that's because we have all these new versions of the songs. I haven't heard this version at least, and I call this the Freaky Deaky version. That's what I want to say. Anyways, you guys are tuning into What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew on TBS EFM 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, TFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of reminders. If you haven't already, please follow us on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. Also, if you have an email or questions or a shout out, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you're interested in our playlist, come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. But before we move on, let's hear a few words from our sponsors. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to What's Poppin', and y'all know it's time for today's pick. Now, as I mentioned in the opening before, everyone needs a little bit of refreshment. Now, when I mean refreshment, I don't mean a beverage of any sort. I'm talking about, just trying to start all over, like a brand new start to get your motivation going as well. Now, when I'm exhausted, what I try to do is start over the day. I try to not think about work, not thinking about my problems, and maybe play a video game, watch a funny TV show, maybe start a new game, read a book, or like at nighttime when I'm winding down, I just want to, have a glass of wine, relax, listen to my favorite songs, and that's it. Don't have anybody around you. Don't let anybody bother you. Don't let the world interfere with you, and just have your own quiet time. And that really is my refreshment moment. Now, you guys can try this out as well, but I have another suggestion for you guys. Now, since it's the season of autumn, perfect time. Go outside, y'all. And when I mean go outside, go see the autumn leaves. Now, they say that this weekend is the peak of the fall foliage in Seoul. So if you live near Seoul or the area, you might want to enjoy the fall foliage, and you should go for it before next week comes. Now, going on a hike on Bukhan Mountain can be a great idea because you can exercise and enjoy such beauty at the same time. Now, on top of that, there is the Seoul Eulalia Festival at the World Cup Park until this weekend, and includes various musical performances and light shows at night, of course. So you may want to check that out before it ends. It's going to be a great experience, and it's such a great chance for you to enjoy the beauty of the season. I love the changing of the leaves. And our next song is perfect for this situation. One of my favorite artists right now, new artists, of course. We're talking about Mr. Ed Sheeran, and the song we got for you guys is called Autumn Leaves. Man, that Ed Sheeran can surely sing. A great song. We just heard Ed Sheeran's Autumn Leaves. What a wonderful song. I can't even say it right. Wonderful. Yes. Tongue twister right there for me. And it's a perfect song for the season right now because the autumn day is here. Now, the song is so simple, but it has such a nice melody, and it isn't that overpowering, but of course in some areas of the song you can hear and feel the emotion, the volume, the tone, all this stuff is balanced pretty well in the song, making you all emotional during the autumn and the fall season, of course. Now, moving on, we have another song. Hopefully, this is more upbeat, of course. I like this song because it makes me feel like I want to dance. And it kind of sounds like a song that we did back in the day. And it's called Shackles Praise You by Mary Mary. And then this track also is released in 2000, and the debut single, of course, off their Mary Mary album, which is a gospel singing songwriting duo. And it's considered the group's signature song. And it is. Once you hear it, you're like, oh, I heard this song before. And after that, we got one of my, I guess, legendary R&B groups from back in the day, a group called Jagged Edge with Get a Little Bit of This. Check them out and keep it right here. Yeah. That was Mary Mary with Shackles, Praise You, and Jagged Edge with Get a Little Bit of This. Two great songs back to back. But moving on, we have the last song for the first half of our show. And the last song is by classic Thug group of course, they're a great group. I love them to death. Bone Thugs and Harmony. And the song we got for you guys is called Days of Our Lives. And we'll be back with part 2. Welcome back to the second half of TBS EFM's What's Poppin', right here on 101.3 FM with your boy Brian Jew. And y'all know what today is. It is Thursday, which means we're going to have Elmo Chan come in the studio to learn y'all something, to teach y'all something, to school y'all some hip-hop music. So if you want to find out, keep it right here. But before that, we have a few words from our sponsors. Yo. Welcome back, yo. It is, of course, Thursday. Trying to get my hip-hop voice going on.
Hip-hop voice.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in. We got Mr. Elmo Chan.
What up?
Perfect.
What's going on, man?
I think you're going to do some freestyle rapping or some singing or something.
Man, today's just not the day.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You got your coffee.
I got my coffee.
You got your hair slicked back.
Hair slicked back. T-shirt.
You kind of look like Ryan Lewis and Macklemore, like, vibe going on.
Korean version?
Yes, the Asian version of that. Yes. I can see that happen.
You think so?
Yeah, I can see that happening.
He is a good rapper.
He's a good rapper. You can't judge rappers just because of the color of their skin. Now, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, that's a good duo over there. But we're not here to talk about Ryan Lewis and Macklemore today. We're actually in the studio because Mr. Elmo Chong is going to talk about some other hip-hop music, some other hip-hop artists.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Today's theme is dedicated to Timbaland.
Timbaland.
The best producer of all time, in my opinion. One of my favorites of all time. I love this guy. He's one of the guys that got me inspired to start making beats, just like as a beat maker. Timbaland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Timbaland, the producer, the world extraordinaire producer who gets to work with so many artists.
Yeah.
Of course, he worked with Magoo back in the day.
Magoo.
Q-Tip. Missy Elliott.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
And of course, some of the newer folk that he worked with, starting the year 2000s, of course, we had like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that's right.
Aaliyah. Unfortunately, she is not with us anymore.
Yeah.
And just the list goes on and on and on. Yes.
And he actually got his start producing for this group called Jodeci. Remember them?
Oh my goodness. Yes. Jodeci is like an R&B legend. For the group of, back in the day, there were 4 guys. So now it's just Casey and JoJo.
Yeah, back in that day, I really loved these 2 groups that kind of like contradicted each other. One was Boyz II Men and the other was Jodeci. They had totally different styles, but they were both like, 4-part group.
Harmony quartets.
Yeah.
It's funny because both of them were in the R&B genre, but you're right, they're totally different.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
When I first saw Jodeci come out, I was like, man, what is this? Because it was so fresh, it was so new. It was like, it was beats and harmony, and it was like, it was a little bit darker, but it was just so like raw. As y'all know, if you guys know about Jodeci, it was Casey and JoJo on the lead vocals.
Of course.
And just powerhouse vocals with these awesome beats, led by Devontae Swing, but Timbaland was kind of in the back, in the cut, kind of just helping out at the time, coming up. But through that tutelage, he was able to like create his own style. And then from that, he was able to like produce for Aaliyah and Missy and all that stuff.
I didn't know Timbaland got to start with Jodeci. I did not know that.
Yeah, he did. Because they're all actually from Virginia. Like
okay, VA in the house.
Yeah, they all grew up kind of in the same set. And they were able to just kind of, be influenced by each other.
Okay.
So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And, he was like the first one to come up with this like stutter step drum beat style. And
it blew up, man.
It just blew up. And when I first heard that, it was like, whoa, what is that? And I was always trying to, as a guy trying to learn how to make beats, try to emulate what he was doing. But it was so fresh that I'm like, man, how does he do what he does? And nowadays, there's a lot of different kind of producers that do that. But there's still like, how do you have that kind of longevity as a producer from the 90s to now and still remain fresh and innovative, and still be considered one of the best producers around the world? Because there's a lot of guys that come in and out of the game, but he's still there.
I think he's just smart and wise in the case where when he writes and produces tracks, of course he has his own style, but I feel like he's one of those people who listens and studies other producers' styles.
Yeah.
So he doesn't, fade off from what he's doing.
Right.
Or maybe he wants to improve upon other styles of music, of course, by listening to other artists, listen to other producers, and play, all right, this guy's beats are pretty legit, but let me change it up a bit and go back to my style.
Totally.
Then the first artist that you brought with you for the Timbaland theme is
Aaliyah's Resolution.
Aaliyah, man.
Come on, man.
Man, I pray that Aaliyah's watching from above, just smiling right now. Like,
I can kind of feel her presence right now.
Right, she an angel above us right now, just looking down, be like, thank you guys for, talking about my music, keeping my spirit in the music world.
Alive.
Helping me just live on through my music.
Yeah.
And, of course, we're going to do that, Leah, because you were a talented, beautiful, inside and out, and a great artist.
She was an angel.
An angel from above. Yeah, but for now, we are going to listen to the Aaliyah song. And then after we come back, we'll talk about the song a little bit.
Okay, word up.
The song we got for you guys is Aaliyah with Resolution. Yeah. That was Aaliyah with Resolution. And, of course, Elma's going to drop some knowledge on you about the song.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit of Aaliyah's Resolution.
So when this first song came out, talking about when she passed away, it came out not too long before she passed away. And during that time, she had just came out in her first movie called Romeo Must Die.
Oh my goodness, that song was amazing.
Yeah, alongside the movie. But she was like the lead actress, and man, like first time she came out on screen, she was just beautiful. Like wow, she played the daughter in that movie, right? Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And I was just like, man, she has a spark, not just for music, but as an actress. And I think that if she kept going along this route, she could go a long way. But unfortunately, she did leave us early.
Yes.
And yeah, like when that song came out, I remember the music video, Resolution. She was like dancing with the snake.
I love that song.
Yeah. And
not only Resolution, but the other one. It's been a long time. Wishing I left you without a dope beat to step to. Step two, don't. Well, if at first you don't succeed. Remember that song? You can dust it off and try again. You can dust it off and try again.
Yes.
What you do to get to me? That song's a little high, plus my voice ain't warmed up. But a great song.
Yeah, and like that was a really dope song. There was another one called off the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack. Do you remember that one?
I didn't watch that
Dirty
movie.
South. Dun 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 dun. East Coast. West Coast. Dirty South. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just really thankful that she did come up with this song because it was just dope.
Perfect.
Moving along.
Now, we did talk about Aaliyah's Resolution, but we're moving on to the next song. And the next artist that you have up the bat is
JT, Justin Timberlake, My Love.
My Love. Just don't give away my love. Okay.
Yeah, this song comes off the Future Sex Love Sound album that was released in 2006 by JT, produced by Timbaland alongside his protege Danger Hands. And to me, these two, Timbaland and Timberlake, are like a dynamic duo when they get into the studio together. The first song that I remember that they came out with was Cry Me a River.
Oh my goodness. That video was sick too.
It was sick.
Yes.
And that song being about Justin Timberlake's relationship with Britney Spears. And then he got along with Timbaland, and they just put that together, and it became a crazy hit.
Remember the issue about that video?
What was that?
They're like, that girl in the video looks just like Britney. You know how she had the hat like covering her nose, so you can't see the eyes.
Yeah,
so they obviously had an actress to play the role, the girl, of course. But the girl looked just like Britney Spears. And when they approached Justin about it, he goes, "Is there any connection to the video and your real life situation with Britney? Because the girl resembles her a lot." And he's like, "No, she's just an actress." Whatever.
Yeah.
It just happens that she looks just like Britney.
I remember that, and then later on in another interview, he actually admitted that the song was actually about...
Oh, so he did? I didn't see that interview.
Later on. But,
you don't have to say what you did. I heard it from him. You were my son.
Gotta get that.
That's Michael Jackson.
High note, man.
High note.
But,
alrighty.
Yeah, man, but JT and Timbaland, My Love... It basically features Timbaland's signature beatboxing. Anyways, this song also features a really dope verse by T.I., and with all this stuff put together, makes for one heck of a song.
And since we're talking about this song, we're going to play it for y'all right now. This is Justin Timberlake, written by Timbaland, of course, featuring T.I. with My Love.
My Love.
Justin Timberlake, frontman of NSYNC. Of course. Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
had so much popularity in that group.
Yeah.
The next artist is
Missy Elliott, The
This
Rain,
song.
Super Duper Fly. I'm Super
I can't
Duper
stand
Fly.
the rain.
Mm-hmm.
My falsetto did not come out. I can't stand the rain.
Yo, I kind of feel like your falsetto, you're losing a little bit, like, cause like before you would be like, ha, but now it's like, ah.
It's like Mariah's falsetto, like very airy and breathy.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not like Mariah. It's too early.
It's too early. You
I
got
needed to warm up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm still under the weather. I can't get this cold out of my system.
What is
yo.
going on here? This is like a 1 month cold.
It's been longer than a month, man.
Really?
It's because the weather changed. Cold, warm, cold, warm, cold, 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 rain, 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 cold, cold, cold.
Yeah.
And that's just messing my body up, man.
Come on.
Know what I'm saying?
Come on, cold. Get out of here.
Come on, cold.
Get out of here. We don't
And
want you
I'm
here
glad
anymore.
the rain's gone. Remember it was like raining 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row
Yeah.
this past week? Oh my gosh, I hate the rain.
Who
And
ca-
that's what Missy Elliott's talking about in the song.
Can't stand the rain.
Can't stand the rain.
Can you stand it? I can't stand it.
I can't stand it.
And this song was the first song I actually heard off of Missy's album, her first album that came out. And Timbaland was responsible for producing all of it. And just hearing this first particular song, hearing the beat, I was blown away. My mind was just blown. And this song was actually off her album called Super Duper Fly, and she actually refers to that in the song. I'm super duper fly. I'm super duper fly. Super duper fly.
I can't stand the rain.
Rain, 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 rain. And this song,
That's your delay.
that is my delay,
Uh-huh.
was new at the time, and I don't think people really got it when it first came out. Because for me, I'm like, man, this should be number 1 on the charts.
But people don't understand the song.
They didn't understand it. So it peaked only as high as 51 on the Hot Billboard 100.
That's it?
And I'm like,
I thought it would hit number 1.
on the Billboard R&B
Okay.
hip-hop charts, it went up to number 2 or something like that.
All right.
But on the actual Hot 100, it only peaked at number 51. And at that time, I'm like, this song should be number 1.
All right, and this is going to be the last song for a show
Okay.
because you had so much information for all these songs, man.
Man, I get lost in this, in all these words, and I'm sorry. I talk too much. I'm a babble-mouth.
Well, no, you're a man of many words. It's better. That's a good thing for radio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because what if you come up on here and be like, hi, I brought a song. Then I'd be like, oh, no.
Hi, my name's Elmo.
Now you sound like a doll.
Doot, doot.
What's a doot?
That's like I was trying to do like tumbleweeds,
Oh, my gosh.
but it came out as a doot. How do you emulate tumbleweeds? Isn't that, that's like a wolf.
I don't know what I sound like. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in on this wonderful Thursday morning. And thank you once again, Elmo, for bringing some great hip-hop tracks with you.
You're welcomes.
And we will see you, actually, we're going to see you this Friday. We have an open studio this Friday at Elmo got to work together at. It was a fun time.
That was an awesome time.
It was an awesome time. A little chilly outside, but it was still awesome. Stay tuned for that for this Friday, of course. And, of course, we have the last song for you guys right now. Once again, this is Missy Elliott with Rain. And on behalf of TBS What's Poppin', this is Brian Jew and
Elmo.
signing off. Peace.